Ohayo, minasan! Ohayo! I am back. Ohayo! I am now back for a morning stream. And, well, I didn't plan for this to happen. So, I don't have any work today. Unfortunately, I had to, unfortunately, some stuff has been breaking down at the warehouse. There has been some problem with the electricity there. And, well, they definitely won't get that fixed until the end of my shift. So, no work for me today. If I knew that, I would have kept streaming before. I wouldn't have stopped. Ben-san, welcome. Yes, I thought it's a good opportunity as well to do a stream in the morning, because last time I did that, there were quite a few swordlings who show up. I don't know how it would be this time, but there has been, for example, yesterday's stream was actually, well, it actually had the most viewers, way many more viewers than the Saturday stream, which is something I did not expect. So I thought, well, I might as well try and do another stream during the morning and just see how it goes. Because even now that there's more swordlings on the server, for example, before when I did the, okay, so here's the thing. Before when I did the poll, it didn't really, well, there weren't really that many swordlings on the server. Now that there's over 100, I think it would be way different. I should have done it, I should have done a poll, I should have done a poll after I opened up the server, but that's where we are right now. Saturdays are good as they are, but I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see what swordlings think, because it won by a lot last time, and time seems to also play into it quite a bit. So I don't know. So how are you swordlings doing? Of course, I didn't announce this stream. I couldn't announce it earlier, obviously, because I was, well, I couldn't really do it until I knew that I wouldn't work. It was kind of a last-minute idea. Think of it as a little secret stream. It would just be a little hangout with the Hanshi, as we are doing now, and yes, we'll see how it goes. But after the stream, I actually had a talk with a few other people that also stream on Twitch, and it seems like Twitch is the one that a lot of people want to. That seems to be the best place to do the hangouts like this. I'm gonna keep doing it on YouTube for a while, and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just change my mind and keep doing it on YouTube. But apparently, a lot of people who are YouTubers first start the streaming on their YouTube channel and then move over. So I guess we'll have to see. Just drinking tea before going to bed in an hour or so. Okay, I see. Yes, this is a. I can understand that. Now, I don't really have anything special for this stream. I don't have anything planned. I just wanted to stream, so I thought, why should I keep myself from streaming? I had so much fun yesterday making the list. But I think this I like this actually a lot more. You're sitting down talking like this to the swordlings. Maybe watch a few videos. I do like that idea. I do like the idea of watching videos. There were some interesting ones last stream at the end. Oh, you did like that. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I'll just... maybe that's something I will do in the future then. Because that means there's more interactivity with the swordlings. Now, if only I can get it to work, I can get the chat to work. Well, that's also an issue. If I can't get it to work, so people can send links, then maybe... Because that is an important one, I think. One thing that I would really just... I think that's a really fun idea, is to... see swordlings send stuff, whether it's whether it's videos or other links. Like there was a tweet in there as well that I could take a look at, and I thought that was really interesting. I like the idea of that. It could be a part of the hangout with the Hanshi. It could just be a we'll see. I have a lot of ideas for the streams. Now, I actually went to bed after the stream, even though I didn't sleep for that long. But I slept before the stream as well, so I was already well rested. How much free time do you have in a given week? Maybe you could watch anime one stream. Well, I don't know if that would be okay, considering copyright laws and such. Unless there's a way for me to watch it together with the swordlings. But if they have their own, I don't know. Then maybe that might be better for Discord or something, for anime. Because the best way I could do it for streams like this is if I set up so that I watch it. Maybe I have a timer or something on screen to see where in the episode I am, so that swordlings can watch on their own. But I don't know if there's a lot of swordlings who would watch that way. I'm sure some would. But it's a good idea. If not, it could be good for the Discord server to do that. Well, I'm in quite a good mood. I was actually expecting me to go up for work and have and be really tired when I got home, but I'm okay with this. Downside is that I won't be properly, well, I won't be Well, I will get paid, but it won't be as good as it usually is. One more thing that I would like to do for streams is that I want to have a more open area for the streams where so I can maybe if I need to show something off on stream, if I need to stand up, I could do that. That would be great. I would like to have a little area where I stream. But that depends. I have to make some. I don't really have room for that. Oh. There was another thing I wanted to bring up. Oh yes, if I can't get the links in chat to work, I can probably do something with the. If I have a channel on Discord that people can put where people can put videos, that could work. That could be a solution to that or to that idea if I can't get it to work. We will see. Because then everyone can just put their videos on there. Although I'm not sure how many people can actually post links. No, I'm sure most people can post links. Okay, so there's also let me actually open up the little art stream. I think the art stream was great. I think the art stream works really well for the streams. I am mixed on the idea of the game design streams, especially if I will be focusing on one game. Tier list. I guess tier list could work. That could work. Dogan-san. Ohayo. I'm doing great. This is a. I decided to do a morning stream because I have no work today. I'm doing great. I've already have my morning tea, so right now I'm just drinking some water. Yeto-san, Ohio to you too. What do you recommend me to make for breakfast? I could recommend you to do some grilled salmon and rice. That's a good that is a good breakfast. I've done that a few times. Although I've had to use my indoor grill, which is not the optimal way of making it. Another one that would be, I guess, an omelette would be good. Which is nice. And also, yes, It's important to have a cup of tea as well. What do you normally eat while you're working? Oh, you mean during my work? I usually eat before. I only work 4 hours a day. Well, four hours, 5 days a week. I actually do have some salmon left, so I could do that. Cheers. Oh, that sounds great. Yes, it's really good. That's what I've been going for that. It's great to have fish in the morning. I usually don't eat. I eat since I only work for 4 hours. I get home and then I have my lunch when I get home. At least the last couple of years I've had that. But I've well, I have before. I guess I used to make bentos. That was great. I used to do it on either do it in the morning, or sometimes I do it on Sundays. So I have for the rest of the week. That's what I used to do. But work has. I've always been comfortable with my job. Unfortunately, it's not a full-time job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having these issues with just the budget with the channel. I would like to do so much more. Kato-san, Ohayo to you too. Is it getting cold in there? -8 Celsius here at the moment. Where are you located, Kato-san? Well, now it's not that cold here. Not where I live. I don't even think it's. I think it's around 4 or 5 degrees. Celsius, that is. Here where I live, in the morning like this. Neighboring country. Naruhodo. Okay, so I guess it's either so it's either Norway, Finland, or Denmark. I'm guessing it's not Denmark, because it would probably not be that cold down there. Interesting. What games are you currently playing? I'm finishing Persona 4 Golden. Great. And the Legend of Dragoon. That's great. That's really sugoi. That's a classic. I want to try out the East games soon. Yes, have you checked them out on Steam? There's a Steam sale for I don't know if it's all Falcom games or a bunch of Falcom games, but definitely for a couple of East games. They usually go on sale on Steam when there is a sale. One of them, I think you can get both East Origin and Oath in Felghana for $4 each or something like that. Definitely worth your time and yen, I would say. Which music right now? That's East Origin. What East game should I start with? Oath in Felghana, I think, is a very good start. I would say none of the games are really connected. You don't really need to play one game the games in a specific order. But I think that's a good start. Both Oath in Felghana and Origin has the same engine, so they're very similar in gameplay. Though Origin is more of a it's more of a, how should I say it? It's like a big dungeon, and you just go deeper and deeper into it. I do think they're both just as good, I would say. Oath in Felghana is more of an adventure, but they play very similarly, almost the same. Oath in Felghana Origin has multiple playable characters, though. It has 3 different scenarios, so the game is so you play through the game 3 times with some differences each time, because you're playing as a different character. But the story is also different, or you get a different perspective on the story. So I would say either Origin or Oath in Felghana is a good place to start. There's also Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. That's also on Steam. Those are also really good. They're also for the PSP. I do think that's personally my favorite version. Yes. I was gonna say yes. Ys Origin Ys Chronicles 1 and 2. I don't know if it has. I'm pretty sure it's on sale. I'm not sure though. Apuru-san, Ningo-san. We are trying to figure out your height in the server by measuring you by Pepsi bottles in the Pokemon Go video. Oh, naruhodo. Well, it's yes, you could have just asked me. I am 181 centimeters tall, which is around, I would say it's around average male height. Right now, I used to think I was 179, but for a few years ago, I did measure my height, and I was 181. And I also checked in with Dave, my brother, because he is and he is also 181 centimeters. So yes, which makes sense. We're twins, so it makes sense. Nopori-san, what an impressive height. Oh, arigato, arigato. That's really nice. But yes, it's kind of hard to imagine my height. I have a big upper body. I have a very tall upper body compared to my legs. So I would be taller if my legs were a bit longer. I don't have very long legs, but I'm actually really happy about that, because it's much easier to sit down, to kneel down on when you sit. So I am happy with that. I do have less reach when it comes to martial arts, though. I don't have super long arms, but I mean they're good enough. But kicks are usually you usually get an advantage in well distance when you kick, which is why I usually don't rely on kicks that much, which you can probably tell. If you watch the videos, you can probably well, I don't even know when I was doing any kicks in any of the videos. What? Oh. Yes, we were also discussing now that there's a couple of more sword links here. How do you truly feel about the YouTube streams? For any that are watching, do you prefer to be here on YouTube, or should I go back to stream them on Twitch and just have videos on YouTube? I am seriously considering it, because most of the people I've talked to have said that I should just move them to Twitch. It's way easier to get the new sword links there for the streams. I prefer you here on YouTube. Yes, that's what I'm... because it doesn't really matter for me, personally. It's also... I think it just sounds good, too, to have everything in one place. I was very confused when a lot of people just moved over. They stream on Twitch, but they are on YouTube as well. It was kind of... I don't know. I could definitely... I guess that's one... there's different advantages. It really depends. There's also an... Oh, hold on. How many... I actually wanted to ask this the last couple of streams. Sometimes it's the little things from YouTube. I can listen to you at work easier. I can rewind your streams if I miss a part. Simple things like that. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. YouTube has a better video player, right? That is understandable. Makes sense. Makes sense. I was gonna say, how many of you have played Zwei on the PSP? It's spelled like this. That's the music that's playing right now. I don't hear anyone talk about this game. I think it's a really... I thought it was great. I do know it was released for PC first, and it wasn't a big success for Falcom. But once they released it for the PSP, it immediately started. It sold really well, which is interesting. Falcom had a great time making games for the PSP, which is why they continue on to the Vita as well. But Zwei is a very interesting game. It has some really interesting gameplay and some great music too. I'm also curious how people find these streams. I don't know if there's any. If any one of you found me through these streams on YouTube, I would like to know, because haven't heard. I've only seen the people I've seen in chat are who I assume are already swordlings, but I've never seen anyone new. I don't think so. It would be interesting to know. Also, if it so happens that for some reason, I'm not sure if I will or if it will happen. But if I ever switch to, if it ever happens that it's just a better choice to just move on to back to Twitch for streams, I will be archiving all the streams on YouTube. I will be sending, because Twitch has this system where it automatically uploads the stream VOD onto YouTube, so that it can be archived. So I will be definitely using that system if that happens. Poppin-san, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. My friend told me about you. He told me I should check you out. Oh, really? Nogan-san, that's great. It's great to hear swordlings share with other people. That is great. Oh, you came from Samdono. Okay. Yes, a lot of new swordlings came from that podcast, which is really subarashi. I really do have to thank Samdono for bringing over a bunch of new swordlings who really enjoy the content. It's really subarashi. And also, a lot of people really do find my what I have to say to be enlightening and interesting. So that's good. That shows that it's working. It really is working what I'm doing. I came from Samdono. You just spoke to me on the podcast you spoke to me on a podcast in a way I never imagined. Oh wow, Ben-san, that's right. You said, I remember you're one of the first people who became a member. That's right. Which, by the way, you can become a member for only $1 if you are interested. You will gain access to the stream archive, and you will also, if you want to watch the really old, there are over 60 streams, some really old ones as well, and also gain access to four unique emotes. I didn't think it would only be $1. I was really surprised. I put in different tiers, but they all have the same. Rewards. There's no difference. It's just if you want to contribute more. It's actually really cool you got on his podcast. He has been more popular in recent years. Yes, I don't really watch his videos, but well, they seem to be popular. So that's well, that's working out for him. So that's good. And also he's very open, which is something a lot of Westerners aren't. Not only is he just open to hearing, but he also has a lot of suggestions on his own, which shows his inquisitiveness as well. You don't see that in Westerners a lot. Oh. So, there was something else I wanted to bring up regarding... Oh yes, the reason why my streams work so well on YouTube. This is an extra point for YouTube and why there's no reason for me really to move over. YouTube has not been very good with well, they really demonetize a lot of videos and streams and such because of people swearing or there's violence or anything like that. Twitch is more open to that kind of stuff. They don't really demonetize or well, take down streams because you swear or something like that. But I personally am not a person who swears a lot. I think it's very crude and a little bit immature. I do think it's funny if used in well, I would say in a writing scenario, like in a video or something. I think it's fun. I think it can be funny. But just like this normal conversations, I see no need in using swear words, really. Swearing is distasteful. That's a good way of putting it, I would say. Oh. And oh, by the way, now we're talking about Ease. So yes, Ben-san, you were curious about playing Ease games. I will say an important part about Oath Felghana and Ease Origin is that the game plays really well with an analog stick. It uses an analog movement, and the game takes advantage of that. So if you have a DualShock 4 controller or something like that, I would suggest you use that for Ease games. Even Ease Chronicles 1 and 2 take analog controls, take the advantage of the analog controls. So, and that's an older game. Jesse-san, hey Chef-sama, how's it going? Nice morning stream, huh? Yes, like it says in the title, I was supposed to work today, and it just turns out that I well, it turns out that I don't need to work today, which is nice. Noted, I'm considering getting that on my PS Vita. Oh, that's really, yes, that's the goal. The Vita is really great. What a great system. It's really sad how it wasn't more, how the PSP and the Vita wasn't more popular here. I don't understand how. They were just really great system. I like the 360. Okay, I don't know about that. No, that one is a bad system. But I remember my brother Dave was playing on that back in 2006. That's the system that kept breaking. That's right. What did it say? Did it have a 80% failure rate or something like that? I don't know how that could happen. No, the PS3 was the best system that generation, hands down. It's not even an argument. And let's not even bring up the Wii. that little toy. That's a child's toy. But yes, the PlayStation 3 was an amazing system. It's really amazing how all of Sony's systems have been smash hits. I do know that it was probably due to Nintendo made Sony look bad. So the beginning of the PS3 was they were struggling a little bit, but since it's Sony, they were able to switch it around and make the console really popular. Nintendo may have bullied studios into developing for the DS rather than the more superior PSP. Yes, that's what it is. Now, here's what they did too, because I do know that the DS sold really well. So that means that they would be, well, they will definitely using developers to release games for the DS. I mean, who really wants a system like that? No one. But with the power of well, the Yakuza, as always, they don't really have any say in it. They just have to do it. But they do guarantee that they would get stuff sold, so they would make money off of it. Dirty money, though. I can imagine that they were not happy about receiving such dirty money. Do you have a shareable playlist for your background music? It's actually pretty chill. Yes. It's not gonna start from the. It's gonna start from the middle of this song, but there's around 37 songs. Yes, 37 exactly. This one is. These are all these songs are by Neon Falcon. And the reason why I chose them, I've talked about that on stream before. They don't do copyright claims, which is why it's safe to use their music during streams or videos. They make games and music for the fans. So they're great. But there you go. Take a listen. They're all great songs on there. Jordan-san, welcome. Ohio. The DS is so impractical and big. You have to turn the system off just to change games. The games look and sound awful compared to the PSP. It really does. I don't know. Why did it sell? I guess they were just manipulating the public into buying it. That's just how it is, because the PSP, no matter how you look at it, the PSP was just the superior console in every way. Or did the DS have a touchscreen that nobody used? I know that for a fact, and nobody uses the touchscreen. Everyone said that they stopped using it for a while. So why are you playing on the DS? Why didn't they just switch at that point? They're just playing an inferior product at that point. I don't understand. I was just catching up on some manga and realized you were streaming. Oh, really? Yes. The DS was cheaper than the PSP. That was probably Nintendo's strategy as well. They could have just been $10 cheaper, and they would have gone for that as well. My parents got me a DS rather than a PSP. I was a little child then. Wow. That's just how. Setsuri-san, welcome. Ohayo, ohayo. I can't hang around for long, but I've been listening to this while doing morning chores. I'll check the recordings later. Oh, that's really sugoi. Well, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm glad you could stop by. Yes, I'm still a big fan of the I actually go and look at the artwork quite a bit. I have the artwork that you made. It's great. Oh, that's a good point. I wanted to add something like that to the channel. And I did add a channel, but I don't think a lot of people know. I have an art, well, to the Discord server. I added a channel where you can share art from other creators, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter or places like that. I was actually gonna share some artists on there that I really enjoy. But it's open for any swordlings to share on that. And also, if any of you create stuff, there's also a creative channel. It's actually been a very fun time. There has been some baka unis in there that's been trolling. But they have been dealt with style every time, which is great. I have some really good mods or materia keepers on there. So you seem to like a lot of Japanese things. What are your thoughts on car companies or just cars in general? What do you like? I'm not really too much into cars, personally. I did have a motorbike when I was younger. I was around 15. You can take a license for that when you're 15 here in Sweden. And I had one, but that is the closest thing I've gotten to caring about any sorts of well, I guess vehicles in a way. I do have a license for driving forklifts, as most of you probably know, and just a driver's license in general. I have, of course, which is needed to get a license for a forklift here. But there's it was actually a Kawasaki that I had, which was great. Oh, Neko-san, playing Dragon God 3 tonight. Oh wow, that is a very great game. I have not finished it. I do own it. I don't think it's on the shelf right now. I'm doing great. Just a little morning hangout. No work today, so that is pretty nice. And I will be paid a bit anyway, even though there's no work. Yes, this is a nice environment. I'm still trying to figure out. I want to see how many soulings show up during these streams. It seems like it's around the same, no matter when I stream, which is very confusing. I need to figure out what the best. I'll just do another poll, and if people feel the same way, I just wanted to make sure that everyone can check out the streams when I go live, because I do know a lot of swordlings have to skip and then watch later, which is too bad, but that's just how it is sometimes. He's still here chilling like I do. Wing. Oh, oh, Wing-chan. Okay, yes, that's right. Whatever you call me, I'm always a swordling. Oh, that's really great. I have an idea. What if you made a video for people just getting into Japanese games? A starter guide, if you will. That is a good idea. That's a good idea, Ben-san. I had ideas for that a long time ago. But it was very simple. It was mostly just like which games to play. Good games to play. I had a video. I actually made that video. That one is lost to time. I never uploaded it because I was not satisfied with it. Do you possess a stand? Well, no. Not a real one. I actually had a question what my stand would be if I had one. It's a hard question because stand abilities can be really unique, and I wanted mine to be very unique. I still prefer Saturday night. Yes. That would be the best one. That would be the best day. I plan to make a video soon regarding the modern Persona games and my perspective on them. I hope it'll be educational. Oh, that is really interesting. Okay. Yes. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Persona games. A lot of people usually just talk about 3, 4, and 5, but 1 and 2 are also great games. I actually played. Joachim actually got Persona 1. I think it was in '98. I actually talked about that in my Life of Seth-sama video. And I got to borrow it from him and play him. That was my first exposure to the Megami Tensei series. Favorite Joestar? That would be Yosuke Higashikata. Right there. Although I do enjoy Jotaro. I think Jotaro has a great character design. Which Josuke also has, but Joseph, yes, he's he's well, I don't think I like him. I think I like him the least, but he's still fun. I understand. I'm mainly trying to study how Persona 3, 4, and 5 brought the genre into the mainstream like they did. Yes, that's right. I would say the Persona games are more. Well, I would say they're more well known than the mainline series, which is interesting. That usually doesn't happen. Thoughts on the ending of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6? I can't spoil this. I think it's really interesting. I think it's really cool. But it's I do know a lot of people that don't like it, but it makes sense. It makes sense why it ended that way. As someone with nostalgia for spending my teens with Persona 4, I'm looking forward to working on a Neo Persona retrospective video. Naruhodo. Yes, that's interesting. I would definitely check that out. I'm always up for watching videos about well, JRPGs and such. I haven't seen part 5, but I dislike the way the new JoJo is. I liked old JoJo with Jotaro and Joseph. I really the art style. I think the art style and character design in part 5 is really great. I always think that JoJo has a very specific, interesting style. Persona 4 really helped me understand how to better socialize in my formative years. Okay. Well, that's great. That's great if games can do that for people. If games can help people, then that's amazing. I personally, well, by the time, let's see, how old was I when Persona? Was that in Persona 4? I think it was in 2008, correct? I believe so. I think something like that. I would have been 22 when that came out. Mega-san, you've mentioned and compared other games to the Devil May Cry games. Are you planning on reviewing any of them soon? Oh, I'm 21 as of 2020 for context. Oh, okay. Yes, I can see. I can totally understand. I can totally understand why they would have been such an impact on someone. Well, that age when it came out. Being a teenager when it came out. That's yeah, that's interesting. I would say the games that really I think Xenogears was very important for me when I was playing. Of course, Final Fantasy VII, but Final Fantasy VII was how I was exposed to JRPGs. I actually just finished Devil May Cry 1 for the first time this year. Really fun game, and Dante is a great character. Yes, the first Devil May Cry holds up really well. Of course, I think the third one fixes and improves some of the stuff, but I do think that one holds up great. The game is 20 years old, and around 20 years old, and it holds up that great. It's really impressive. I will never forget how foolish Nintendo kiddies were when they all thought Dante would join Smash, only for it to be some Fire Emblem Baka instead. Oh, that's right. Yes, the Smash games really are just a product. I do remember even Dave, my brother, saying that I should probably prepare for Dante to be in Smash, but there must have been that announcement that was happening, but it didn't happen. They just put in what is popular at the time. I guess they needed. Yes, I don't really get any of the Nintendo stuff that is no. they really are hard to understand. The people behind. I would really like to get inside people like Miyamoto, for example, to get inside his mind to see how it works. If he's truly evil or if he's possessed to make all these garbage games. I don't know. How excited were you when Dante showed up in Shin Megami Tensei 3? Well, I already knew he was going to back in the day because it was on the cover. That was actually one of the reasons I learned, because I saw it on the cover. I actually that was the first mainline Shin Megami Tensei I played. I thought. Well, yes, it is the first mainline one. I had played other Shin Megami Tensei games, but maybe it would encourage the Nintendo kiddies to play good games like Persona 5 or Final Fantasy 7. Maybe. I'm not sure though. I'm sure most of those wouldn't enjoy. They would only like to play Mario and Zelda, probably. From my experience, it seems that way. The only exception, I have talked to, well, some people that are not pure Nintendo fans, but you can still see Nintendo influencing them. They're okay with a lot of Nintendo's bakaness that's going on, but what can you do? You can't really do anything on my own with that. That is something that's gonna have to slowly change over time. Which DMC game soundtrack is your favorite, or one that you really enjoy? I do like Devil May Cry 5 soundtrack a lot. As you can tell if you've heard my cover for Devil Trigger. Other than that, 3 is really good. I do like them a lot. I do like them all a lot. Iglesias-san. Hello, how are you doing? Any cool plans for the week? Not really. I'm gonna be working on some videos and stuff, and well, maybe I'll plan. I've actually been really into doing streams, and I have to cool down in between videos, just to get some energy back from working. I might actually get a different. Or I might actually expand my streaming schedule. We will see. We'll see how I feel once I've streamed for a while. That's why I felt like streaming again yesterday, and why I started. Well, the reason why I started streaming today was because I didn't have any work. I should have just kept streaming on the earlier stream. NGL. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but I don't like games like Smash. I like my platforming and adventure games. Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will see the light one. I'm sure you will see a light someday. You will know. You will know. What do you think about Adventure Time? Is that Western cartoon? I don't care about some stuff like that. Bang, bang, bang for my Devil Trigger. Turns out Shin Megami Tensei 3 HD runs horribly on Switch compared to how it runs on the PS3. As expected, of course. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Wow. Can you imagine it can't even handle a PlayStation 2 game? Now that's something else. I used to be a Nintendo kiddie until I discovered games from Sega, Atlus, and Square. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of when you're a kid, you can still be sane from that from the Nintendo's influence. You see what happens to a lot of people that just buys Nintendo systems and ignore other good games, like just better games. When there's Sega and Square and other great developers out there. But if you're younger and you get a taste of what those companies can make, you immediately realize, wow, maybe there's more to this. As a child, you're very impressionable, so of course if you just keep keep playing Nintendo stuff, it would just get stuck in that until you become an adult, and that's no good. Lunki-san, what do you do for work, Sef-sama? I do work work part-time at a warehouse. That's about, I would say it's 10-15 minutes from where I live. Oh, this song is so good. Yes, I drive a forklift. I'm one of the 2 forklift drivers there. So I do get part-time job there, and mostly because I'm I know everyone there so well. So when I needed work, I could get there and get some. I work for 4 hours, 5 days a week. Ryo said, yes, Ryosuke is a really that's a very classic Sega character. And would you look at Sega and how they make their characters and how different? Just look at Nintendo. Mario, baby character. The Link, baby character. What else? I can't think of it. I don't really like to keep Nintendo franchises in my mind for too long. But most of them are made for children, and that's it. They all are very family friendly. And then look at Sega. They have fighting game characters. They have Sonic. They have Alex Kidd. There's Rio, and there's a lot of different. They have characters for different demographics, and that is something Nintendo just doesn't. It's all for children, what they make, and it's I don't know. It just it's very strange how Sega wasn't the one that, because Sega appeals to every demographic. I don't dislike Nintendo, but the Wii U was such a bad failure. It was the worst console ever, and I feel bad for people who got one of those instead of a PS4 or Xbox. Well, a PS4. But I see what you mean. Yes, the Wii U. I got to borrow my brother Dave's Wii U when I did the Mario Maker review, and it was terrible. It was terrible to use. and it also sold really badly, which from what I understand. Did Last Dream Central come to you in your dreams, Sef-sama? No, it was actually something I had sit down and I was writing back in it. That was my first where I just sat down and I decided to write a story that I was gonna make a game out of. For those of you that don't know, I made a game in 2001. I believe it was 2001. Yes, 2001. I say it in the Let's Play video, but I made a full playthrough of that game that I made on the channel called Last Dream Central, and it is really I'm still amazed by that game, just playing it, that I came up with that so long ago, and I felt like I could do something similar but even better now, which well, we'll see, maybe in the future. Sega's bringing back Virtua Fighter with a new game, by the way. Yes, I saw. Have there been any more news about that? I know that they talked about how Virtua Fighter is coming back in a big way, but I haven't heard any more than that. I'm really excited for that. That is one of the... Okay. When it comes to 3D fighters, Virtua Fighter is the one game. Tekken is really good, but it doesn't really compare to Virtua Fighter. You can go watch gameplay of it, and you will see why immediately. It not only is it great to play, but it's very fun to watch. Even compared to other fighting games that are really fun to watch, it looks even better. Wow, impressive! But you had a lot of skill from using game controllers to drive a forklift. Yes, I actually got because of Ryo Hazuki from Shenmue. I actually was inspired to get a forklift license. that is a little Sef-sama fact. Sega Sonic was marketed here in America as cool and rebellious against Mario, who was more corporate. That makes sense. That makes sense. The Xbox is getting more Japanese games, as Microsoft is clearly understanding how Japan makes all the best video games. I have seen some of that as well. I'm very indifferent about Xbox, mostly because the system itself is very... It's just there's just some box, but as we've seen from PC, from the PC side of things, I don't really have anything against PC and people who play on PC. Although it's not the preferred way to play games, it's still an option for those who only have PC. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the Switch? You mean this garbage? Can you even see how much dust this has? You see? This might actually be pure garbage. Not mine. This is not mine. I have to say that every time. It's not mine. Even more interesting, this is my brother Dave's Switch. Dave Pretendo. He let me borrow this for when I did the Doom review, and he has not asked to get it back. That was last year. And he keeps talking about how great the Switch is and how he likes it, and how is he playing it if it's so great? That's interesting. I even told him, "Do you want your Switch? Because I don't want to see it. I will put it away somewhere if you don't get it back soon." He said, "Oh, you can give it to me next time. Next time you come over." and he just hasn't cared. He just doesn't care. Yes, I have. I have, and he doesn't care. I'm gonna go to bed now, Seth-sama. I have a good night, and thanks for the East recommendation. Oh, no problem. Oyasumi, have a good night. Oh, yes, I guess it is morning for me, but yes, I hope you have a great night. Arigato for hanging out, Bed-san. Metroid is one of Nintendo's only mature IPs, but isn't it just for 12 for 12 and up? Is it considered mature though? I always thought they were they made games between 3 and between the ages of 3 and 12, from what I understand. Favorite tea? I do like green tea a lot. I do drink the different kinds of brands that I try, Japanese ones mostly. So what makes you not like the Switch? The type of games that are on the console, the hardware? I'm curious. Okay, I'm glad you're asking. First of all, it has some really... Well, just the controls themselves are bad. The hardware itself. We watched a video earlier of all the hardware failures with the Switch, which I didn't know of. I didn't know it was that bad. That was a bad thing. There's also one that the games themselves. Nintendo games are really garbage. Nintendo's practices in general are just ridiculous. The way they have some underground connections with as I mentioned many times, Yakuza involvement. Not very good stuff. Do a lot of dirty deals to make developers release games for the system, and they always turn out bad. What is with Switch games? They get ports of good games, and they're always they can't even perform well on the system. Is there really a point of getting something like this? Nintendo games themselves are just marketed to be a product, and they're not well designed either. So that's also a thing. When it comes to Japanese developers, Nintendo and also From Software I could also say, are the ones that are least trustworthy. Nintendo is worse in that way. I would say From Software is just very disrespectful and just makes bad games in general, but yes, I love green tea. What brands? Because I have Lipton green tea. That's okay. I usually go with the Japanese ones. You can actually just look up Japanese green tea, and you will find a lot of good brands. I've had a bunch of different ones. I started drinking green tea not that long ago. I've had it a few times, but I've really started drinking it regularly now. I've really gotten a well, I guess I've gotten to now that I'm over. Well, I'm almost in my mid-30s now. My taste buds have changed. So before I thought green tea was good, and I did enjoy it to some extent, but now I really like it. I could go and be. No, it's too much. I have to. I could share with it later. The ones that I have. Uh, I could. Hmm. I'll do it later. If not, I can put it on the Discord server for people to see the type of green tea. I actually have an IRL channel there where we can post pictures of stuff that I have. Make a video about it. That's interesting. I could make a video about just Japanese food products in general. I've thought about doing that. A tea ceremony stream would be sugoi. Yes, I had an idea for that for the future, but I want to do it properly. I really want there to be a proper stream with the. I want to get some Japanese clothes, some traditional Japanese clothes, and also a Japanese tea set to make some good tea for a stream like that. But that's gonna be for the future. I think that would be great. A video on Japanese tea, I can see being a big hit because everyone can enjoy it. Yes, that's true. Japanese tea. There's a lot of good ones. See how it goes for. Let's see. Oh, Ohio. Well, welcome to the stream, Big Puppy-san. Welcome. The main reason I like Nintendo is because of the games. I feel it's hard to find games like that on other consoles. Well, I can agree with that, definitely. Catherine, yes, that's a really great game. Yeah, I don't really like the Nintendo positivity in my stream, so I don't really like that kind of talk. But I'll let you. I'll let you know now. So it's the same with the server. I had to make a rule about that because otherwise there would just be a bunch of swordlings and other people just arguing. So I had to do something about it. What is your favorite mainstream anime that most people like? Well, I do know that people really like Boku no Hero Academia. I do enjoy it as well. I do think it's great. Thank God their games are contained to their terrible systems. Yes, I agree. Oh. That's at least one good thing. That was one of my things for FromSoft games, that they had to be on consoles like the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I was just hoping they would release them on Nintendo systems instead. They're actually gonna make... Okay, that sounds great. That's great. Sorry if someone has already asked this, but what are your... Are you a fan of PC gaming? If so, any Steam JRPG recommendations for this autumn sale? I actually talked about it. I don't play on Well, I don't really play on PC as I would play it the preferred way on a console. Trails in the Sky? I am currently playing that on PSP. Great game. I would suggest you go and check that one out. But Ys Oath in Felghana and Ys Origin are two Ys games that are on sale right now for $4 each. I think it was around $4. You should definitely check those. You probably heard music from it on this stream. Persona 4 Golden is on Steam. Yes, you should check that out. There are others. The good thing about Steam says that there's so many. Falcom games usually go on sale. I do think there were. Yes, Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles are also on sale. Just go and search Ys on Steam, and you will find it. You will find it. I'll type it in chat in case you don't know about the series. Great games. Kevin-san, what do you think of Sunabose? It's great. It's really fun. I do know about that because I just put it on the Oh yes, I do have the anime list that I made earlier. There's over 300 different anime that I've watched over the years on that list. Let's see. But to start watching the first episode, it's good. It's a really entertaining one. Let me actually bring up the, because I have a link to my anime list. If you want to check it out, it's right there. Yes, the Ys games I have played through all of them. I played through Ys 8 recently, and it was great. It was really good. Yes, there are some. Those are some great. I have some great recommendations on there. They're only anime TV ones. So there's just anime that has broadcasted in Japan on TV. No OVAs or movies or anything like that. And it's only ones that I have finished completely. Have I read any good visual novels recently? I started reading the first Higurashi recently. That was good. That's been good, but I need to continue it. Did the music stop? It did. Okay. Okay. But visual novels I would like to play more of. Absolutely. Ohayo Taka-san, welcome to the stream. Me and my cousin has read all of Higurashi this year. It was really sugoi. Oh wow! Your cousin also likes Higurashi? Wow, that's amazing. Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 is my favorite anime of all time. I've seen Brotherhood and thought it was pretty good. Do you have any anime recommendations that are similar to quality to the 2003 anime? Well, I definitely do have. Have you seen Trigun? I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, but it is good shonen action. And it kind of has a... Oh, you have? Okay. Let me actually bring up the list that I have, because I wanna... Similar to that style, huh? Let me just go through my... Let's see. I wouldn't say it's as I wouldn't say it's completely similar, but have you? I can see some similarities in the themes and such. Have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho? That is a good one. Wolf-san, ohayo, ohayo. Have you read / watched Bakuman? I have, yes. I have watched the first season, and I'm about halfway through reading it now, and I think I enjoy it more than Death Note. That's right. It's the creator of Death Note who made Bakuman, and I can understand that. Absolutely. It is great. They're both great, so yes. I bought Ys 1 and 2 last night, and I'm excited to play it after work today. Oh, that sounds really sugoi. I have seen Yu Yu Hakusho as well. Loved it too. Oh wow, this is gonna be hard then. Okay, so there's some similarities. Although this one is very, way more violent than Fullmetal Alchemist, but it kind of has the same early 1900s vibe to it. Bakano is a very interesting one. Although it has a very interesting and unusual premise, and it isn't really much of a shonen. It's more of a seinen, more like. I do think that's a great one. Ys 1 and 2 are really fun. Hope you enjoy it. Yes, Wolf, I hope so. I have not seen Bakano. I'll check it out. Violence doesn't bother me. Seen Violence Jack and Hellsing. Oh, Violence Jack. That's a Go Nagai. That's a Go Nagai one, right? And Hellsing Ultimate didn't bother me. Okay. Bakano, I can spell it out in chat so that you can find it, because it has a different way of spelling it. Also, might want to check out not the anime but the OVA of Grappler Baki, I would say, is a very good one. It's a short one, but I would suggest checking it out. for some good martial art action. It has that early 90s feel. And you can probably find it somewhere. It's probably pretty easy to find. I really like that one. The series is very different though. Grappler Baki 2001 opening. Yeah, it's I like that one. It has a different feel. I think you have an interesting life, Mr. Sama. Oh, I guess it's just Mr. Seffi would be like. Well, arigato for watching, Poppin Dono. Arigato. In my opinion, okay, wait. Yes, you should. Yes, I would agree. The OVA, and if you like it. So here's the deal with Baki, is that they were kind of low budget, the TV anime, especially the second season. So I would suggest reading the manga, honestly. But I would say check out the OVA, and if you enjoy it, I would say read the manga or just jump into the Netflix anime, which is really good. Do you like Goblin Slayer or Beastars? I've not seen any of them. It's funny that you bring up Beastars because I think it's made by. It's not made by the guy who made Baki. When we're talking about Baki, I think it's made by one of his children. I think the creator of Itagaki, Keisuke Itagaki, has I think it's a daughter who made that. Beastars, I think. Boro-san, welcome to the stream. Ohayo. I am doing good. Early morning stream since I've well I have no work today, as you can probably tell by the title. Oh, a good one. Black Lagoon. Mega-san. Black Lagoon is a good one as well. If you haven't seen that. He must have thought his daughter in martial arts with his manga. She probably helped out some bit since she's an artist as well. I'm sure. Itagaki has a very interesting style when it comes to his manga. I really enjoy them. He is a martial art master when it comes to manga. I don't think I've read it that for someone who practices martial arts, Itagaki does it almost well. The way he draws the characters' positions and posing and just movement. How the bodies move, I can tell immediately as a martial artist, he is spot on with a lot of that stuff. Foxu-san, Seth, do you wear your outfit to your part-time job, or do you prefer co-work? Well, if you do your coworkers must think you're pretty cool. Yeah, I do usually go with. I don't since I'm working. I usually just go with a shirt. I usually go with. I have working for my pants. I have the ones that I'm working, and I usually go with just a normal shirt. That's usually how I go. Since I that's why I have this shirt on, because I was ready to go to work. But since I started streaming, since I didn't have work and I decided to start streaming, I did put on some different stuff for today. Sef-sama, are you a fan of any tokusatsu? I am a big fan of Gojira, especially the Showa era films. Tokusatsu, I have not gotten into the tokusatsu genre that much. I would say the closest thing I've ever gotten into tokusatsu is that I watched Digimon. I watched the new one. It has similar themes and story progression as a lot of tokusatsu shows have. A lot of transformation sequences and such, and different forms and stuff. It's similar in a way, but that I haven't actually watched any live action tokusatsu. I have watched some, but not actually. I haven't actually gotten into it. I watched Subato. That's a really entertaining one. I have watched that. Not all of it though. Hayakawa Ken is the main character there. Really fun one. Zubato. Kaiketsu Subato, that's what it's called. Gonna have to go with the Black Lagoon. The prices for the Bakano DVDs and Blu-rays are way too expensive. Oh really? Seth, have you seen Rise of the Shield Hero? If so, did you like it? I have not. Somebody mentioned Shield Hero on last stream, and I realized that the last 3 years I have not watched a lot of anime, so I'm gonna have to. It's because I've been so busy, especially with the channel and stuff. I've just been working on videos. I've been working during the day, work on videos when I get home, and I've had other stuff too. Of course, cooking, cleaning. I had to go see my parents, hang out with Joachim and other people. So it's and also some streams once in a while. So it's been hard to find time to watch anime, unfortunately. But if I can find some extra time, especially when this channel, I'm expecting this my YouTube channel to blow up at some point, so I can make it my full-time job again. Samsan, have you been reading manga? Yes, I watched or I've read the manga Masuru recently from Swordling's recommendations, and it's been entertaining. It's been an entertaining one. I like that one. It's a new one that came out this year, I think. But it's okay. There's nothing. I did read that. I have, of course, also. Since I talked about it before, I've read through the Musashi arc of Baki. That was fun. That was a fun read. if you were a professor at a college, what kind of class would you teach? Well, Japanese history and culture. I would definitely do something like that. I'm not confident in my language skills with Japanese yet, but I would definitely talk about history and such and culture. Musashi? No, that was a really great one. I think they're all great. I think or they are all really good. But I would say my least favorite one is probably the prison arc is probably my least favorite out of all of them. Even though that one is also great. I do enjoy that one. That's your favorite? Interesting. Well, it is. I would say it's definitely objectively one of the lesser ones. Still good though. I would say the best one is the I would say what is it officially called? The inmate arc. Let's see. Oh yes, that's right. The Most Evil Death Row Convict Saga. That's the one. That one might be the best one, actually. Puppet-san, welcome back. It's a really interesting one because they take fights to the streets where fights can happen at any time. It's a very interesting approach to Baki, and it's I enjoy it a lot. It reminds me of early like the early Hanayama fight. Where it just takes place in an arcade. That was a great fight in general. Fise-san, welcome. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa to you too. Ohayo. Is Gungrave as good as Trigun? It's good. It's not as good as Trigun, I would say. But it is good. I was made by the same people, and the PS2 games were a lot of fun. If you played the PS2 games, then you should definitely check out Gungrave. Definitely. I like it. I like it a lot. Music? Huh? Good? Oh. It's only okay. Yes, it's only been going for 2 hours. Wow. And as always, the morning streams are also really active. Interesting. Very interesting. Team-san. Ohayo. Welcome. Welcome. Nice East music. Yes. This is Dawn of East. It is Promolock, I believe. Yes, it is. We've been talking about a lot of different topics. I really do like these, the mood of these streams, especially the hangout ones like this. I want to do more of that, and also the ones where people can request me to watch videos. That was also fun. Dawn of East music in the morning is perfect. That is, that is true. That is true. Well, I actually need to play more of Tokyo Xanadu. I actually haven't finished that game. Oh, I don't really have any more tea. Maybe I should just get some Pepsi for the... I think I'm gonna do that. I want to start making YouTube videos, but my hard drive is full. Interesting. But for me, I got rid of a lot of stuff when I started making videos. It does take up quite a lot of space when you do editing and such. I've heard people really want to see a cooking stream as well. Neto-san, welcome back. Ohayo. That would be a fun idea. I already have an idea that I want to do for a cooking video in the future, but I think a tea ceremony stream would be fun. It would be kind of this kind of atmosphere to it. But instead, I want there to be fitting music, and I want to have a traditional Japanese. Well, I want to dress traditionally Japanese for the tea ceremony when I do that, and also have the right kind of equipment for it. That's what I really want to do. JoJo music? Oh, not right now on... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, my shortings. I'm back. Anthony-san, welcome. I'm glad when you do something Japanese, you fully commit to the culture. It's good to know that someone out there respects important cultural ceremonies. Yes, I think it's important, especially for stuff like that. I can of course drink some green tea like this on a stream, but if I want to do a proper ceremony, I need to go all out. Definitely. How have DMCA regulations been for you? My streams have been totally fine. But when it comes to videos, a few of them. Are we talking about the DMCA that I got for the last stream central? Because that one is that one was settled since. Well, it didn't go through, unfortunately. Just in general, okay. No, I haven't really had any problems with it. A few videos have been copyright claimed, mostly covers. A few of my reviews, but mostly no, it's been fine. Also, yes, that was work. They just wanted to make sure that there's no reason to come back today. Have you ever played Smite? No, I have not. I don't know what that is. So I was thinking, for the future, I will try and. It's a free game, kind of like League of Legends. Oh, I do know what that is. That doesn't sound too interesting to me. But when it comes to videos, I have a different approach when it comes to videos. Instead of making, like for example, some videos are of course very long, like the Final Fantasy VII remake review. That was an important video that I needed to handle with care. But the video that I recently released, the W slur video, I think that one is a good length to have for a video, and I think it's just I think that's good for most videos to be around 10 minutes long. I'm aiming to do that in the future. Some reviews might be a little bit longer, but that's what a lot of people have been preferring. They prefer shorter videos more frequently. It's a good average time, I'd say. Yes, that's what I thought too. All right. Oh, I thought the music stopped. So, oh yes, I haven't really talked about. I talked about it on last stream. Yes, I did put up the the donation goal. Uh, I just decided to do that. So since that is the last of my that I have to pay back to the game developers of Last Stream Central. For those of you who are wondering, that's the last bit left. It was $4,000 in the beginning. Now there's only 800 left. I guess a little bit less than that. And then I am completely free of debt, which is nice. And I thought it was a good idea to put it up, just to speed up the process, so I can start putting some money into the channel itself and expand it. I want to get a new camera for the channel. Definitely one of the things. I can't survive with a webcam alone, especially when the old camera is pretty much dying. I would be needing a new one later. What is that dragon statue? This one. Yes, this is one that I got many years ago from one of my step siblings. And it was one of the first gifts I got from them, so I've been keeping it. Yes, I wanted to. I don't really talk to her that much. We don't really get along too well, but I do enjoy when I get the gifts. At the time, I think that was back in. Almost a long time ago. It was before. It was before I learned about or discovered true Japanese culture. I would say work on making videos a wider audience could enjoy, as to why a tea video would do well, and it's very interesting to many people. Yes, like I said, the goal of this channel, I've said this before, is to spread awareness of Japanese culture and how we can use it to improve our own culture here in the West. So it is. The tea one is very interesting. I think a lot of swordlings would enjoy that as well, definitely. But yes, I got this one. It must have been 2000, 99, 2000, around there. So I've been keeping that. How are you hoping to improve your branding as a streamer in the future? Well, these streams are mostly just for hangouts, for the swordlings who watch the videos. So it's mostly just my focus is making videos and streaming second. These are just streams I want to do just to hang out with the swordlings and the fans. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I opened up my Discord server recently as well, so that more people could join in and have conversations. Uh, I've also heard from a lot of other YouTubers I know who went from YouTube, from streaming on YouTube to Twitch. I asked this earlier today on today's stream as well, and they say it's just been working out better for them to do that. One dislike is from Nintendo. Does it have a? Well, that probably makes sense. Yes. Or someone that, yes, probably or at least a Nintendo fanboy, probably. But I will keep doing on YouTube for now. I do enjoy it here on YouTube. And I went from Twitch too, because I did stream on Twitch for a while, and then I went to YouTube. Back again here. But I also had people that was watching me on Twitch only as well. So it's hard to get a balance there. I had a lot of followers there as well. I think I had 400 something. Watching as I drive to work. Have a good day, Sef-sama. Well, Wolf-san, I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you for hanging out. Sayonara. But yes, one of my I just like this this environment. The last stream I also watched some videos that Swordlings put in the chat, so I could watch. That was a great idea. A lot of people enjoyed that as well, watching me react to videos. And the one more argument that I've heard, there's a lot of arguments for why you should stream on YouTube, and there's a lot of arguments for why you should stream on Twitch. One of them for Twitch was that they said this kind of format is really good for the just talking category, and I've had 3 people that I know that say that these streams would do very well on Twitch, and that would be really interesting. But I don't know. I have to figure that one out. Favorite instant ramen? I like the Nissin brand. The Nissin brand has always been one of my favorites. I think the best one, the My Ramen is a really good one. Oh, it paused the music. Oh yes, the Nissin brand is great. Um, there's some other ones as well that I really like. Hmm. Oh, that would be a great stream as well. I would like to try different ramen on stream, instant ramen. That's a very good idea for that I did once in the past, where I get a couple of different brands from different. It could just be all kinds. It could even be the bad ones, just to try them out to see what they're like. I think that would be great. Try creamy chicken ramen. I don't think... is that a Nissan brand? Oh, I actually forgot to check out. Well, I wonder if any swordlings have. I forgot about. Oh, they actually are. Oh, they changed the layout on the storefront. Okay. Let's see how many has been sold so far. I would really like to see. I've sold 34 different products on the store. That is really so. Arigato for everyone who's done that. Roku-san, welcome to the stream. Ohayo. Sorry I'm late. Oh, that's okay. This stream has been great. Morning streams have also been really good. It might have been because I was so tired that stream, and also it was very focused on making the lists. I did also enjoy the video watching. I thought that was interesting. That was an interesting idea. This is way too early for me. 4:30 a.m. I'm not usually... 4:30 a.m. is not a usual time I'm up. Oh, really? Have you been staying up? I can imagine you getting really tired then, or if you woke up early. I have been enjoying the Discord so far. Thank you for making it public. Oh, that's great to hear. No problem. I thought it was a good idea. We had some Baka Onis in there, some Nintendo fanboys and some trolls. They're ruining the fun. That will always be the case, I guess. But they are dealt with in a they're dealt with firmly by the materia keepers on the server. You'll be staying up. Okay. It's 3 a.m. for me. Okay, I see. So I'm guessing you're from the U.S. or in that time zone. I'm from Texas, East Coast. Okay, interesting. I thought I would be seeing way more Europeans around this time than, I guess North Americans. which is interesting. What I'm actually really glad. There's more stuff. I have more ideas for stuff to add to the Discord server. There's been some really good discussions there about JRPGs, music, just Japanese culture. I saw some people posted pictures of their pets, which is really nice. That is really it's such a good atmosphere in there. And it was really good that it implemented the rule that people should behave and not act like monkeys in the server. It's a very important, because I noticed that some people just they like to mass post a bunch of random images and just say some really weird stuff. It's been way better. Do you think you'll ever join a VC or is that voice chat on Discord? We would love to talk to you. I probably could. I could for a little bit. Absolutely. Usually, I've seen some people been in there, but that has been when I'm busy. Either I'm going to work, or I'm about to sleep, or I'm working on videos. So it has been hard to. It's just been hard to be able to join any of them. But when I have time, I'll definitely keep it in mind. Your playlist is very sugoi. Sorry, I'm lurking and working. Oh, that's okay, Tim-san. I can. A lot of people really do enjoy this Falcom playlist. I'll put it in chat, so if you want to listen to the playlist when I'm not streaming. These are really good songs. I'm gonna be adding more as well. There's a lot of really good Falcom songs I want to add to it. I've not posted my dog in general. Oh, that's really great. Oh, that's by the way. I understand why you posted it in general, but I actually have an IRL channel that's for images like that. I did add it. I'm pretty sure I added it to the rules. It's not a big deal though. But it's definitely good to know in the future. That's the IRL. The IRL channel is for if you're cooking food, or if you bought something, if you own something they want to take a picture of, or pets and stuff like that. I thought it would be a good idea to just share and just could have discussions around that. There's been a lot of suggestions and really good ones for the channel. Oh, you've been in there. Okay, that's great. But yes, for anyone who's wondering, there are descriptions for each channel in the rules channel. If you go in there, it will tell you what all the other channels are for. If some of them confuse you. I do enjoy. We might have to make a music and a video game music channels are separate for those. I think in the future. Right now it's fine, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to discover bands and such, and they just and some people just want to listen to video game soundtracks and such like that. So things like that. So but that will be when it's needed. Right now it's fine. But I just want to say, it's been a little bit over a week since I opened up the server. and already it went from around 30 members to over 100 members in about a week, which is that's great. And anyone else can also invite people that they think would enjoy the server. There's also you have almost exactly 100. Oh, really? Or there might be maybe some people left. I don't know why. I think it was over 100 a while ago. Hmm. 106. 104 actually. Well, okay, it makes, yes. Okay. It hasn't actually changed that much. There were some Baka Onis in there earlier, but they got dealt with and were banned from the server. So there was a lot of them. There were like almost, I think it was 10 of them at the same time. No, a liter. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes, it's really impressive. I should have done it a long time ago, but the thing is, I wanted the server to be a Patreon exclusive thing. But from what it seems, it's better to have it open. There are less Patreon rewards, which is something I'm gonna need help from your swordlings later. Even though those of you who aren't patrons, if you have ideas for those who are, what will be good rewards for them? Because right now the only reward I have is for the super swordlings, which is the $5 tier one, is the question for the topic corner of culture. But even that is, you can ask questions to me on stream right here, or you can ask questions on the server. So it's not that special anymore. So I'm gonna have to need, I'm gonna need some better rewards. And I've been trying to think of, I have ideas for some of them that I want to do for, well, they do get exclusive sneak peeks for videos that I'm making. And stuff like that. And I think that would be interesting. But they need. I feel like it's not really. I don't know. You should make channels on the Discord for swordlings. Huh? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, there are 2 channels for super swordlings where they can discuss the. Those are only open if you are a super swordling. Oh. There we go. Put it over there instead. I did have it for swordlings, but there should definitely be one for super swordlings. Or for normal swordlings, not just super swordlings. That's a good idea. But what should those channels be? I guess it's Yeah, we can figure something out. I actually have an idea. I know I've been going back and forth and not being unsure what to do with the streams. I could try in the week, now in the weekdays, to do a stream on Twitch, because I still have the channel up, and see if there's any new Sword Links showing up. It will just be a simple, short hangout stream like this, maybe an hour or so, just to see if there's any difference at all. That will be, then I'll know for sure if it works or not. I could do that as a little test stream, not as a true fighting streamers. Maybe a special channel where they can talk to each other in a more relaxed environment. That makes sense. Yes. That's a good idea. I should also make a channel for the materia keepers, which doesn't affect most Sword Links in there, but they can definitely bring up stuff in there, like ideas for rules and how to do different. I think it would be that would be necessary just to make sure the channel is as can be as good as it can be, or the server. You're tired. I bet it's getting late. It's getting late for most of you. I'm surprised there aren't a lot of. It's actually showed up. I'm pretty sure he's from Finland. I think. He showed up for a bit. And there were some other. I think there were a few that just stopped by. I think most of them are at work. Says it's a work day. Oh, it's actually getting to. You should put bots in the server so people can be active on the server when no one else is. Bots, what would they do? Finland doesn't exist. No, I'm. It's my neighbor, so it definitely does. But what would the bots what would the bots do in the server? I'm a little bit confused. There's a bot where you can collect anime characters and trade them. There's also a bot that takes music from YouTube and plays it in the voice channel. Oh, naruhodo. So a bot for almost anything. Interesting. Well, that I do like the sound of that. I don't know how that works though. But that would definitely be a good idea. Miko-san. Would they know how to do that? He knows a lot about bots. Oh, okay. Well, that would be great. Absolutely, he could. So I'm made so that the materia keepers can do a lot of stuff. They can also add channels and such if needed. If I'm away or something and can't add if I'm on my phone or something. That's a good, yes, that's a really good idea. I do enjoy I like the sound of that. I should look up the bots that are very useful for the server. If you like, if it would be great if you can put that in the suggestion channel. I'm sure I would, since I might actually forget it later, all of it, and how it works. It's just good to have it documented somewhere. Skipper-san, also going to join your stream. What a stylish vest. Oh, arigato. Arigato. Welcome to the stream. Where are you located, Skipper-san? We've had all kinds of different. Most Europeans are at work. I've noticed, or gone to work. There are a few North Americans in here. I know. Would be interested to know. Australia. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. 9 p.m. Oh, that means you're 10 hours ahead. 10 hours ahead. We're in North America. This song is so good. This is one of my favorite songs in East 8. Oh, Neto-san, you're from Sweden. God morgon. So I've mentioned recently. I think I mentioned it today on the stream. I did play through every single East game that matters. And Dave has done the same thing actually. I talked to him. We were actually talking about playing them both, and he has also played through them. So we had a little bit of a bonding experience with playing East. I had the same thing with Persona 5 because he also enjoyed that. But East 8 was absolutely fantastic. Oh, well, this is well. I guess I will try and do a test stream on on Twitch and just see how many people show up. For the last couple of streams, there have been around 15 to 20 people, and we'll see if there's any difference if I do it on Twitch. I would probably do it in the week. I just want to test and see how it. It won't be a long stream. It would be a pretty. It would be a pretty short one. Just a test stream. Most people seem to prefer here on YouTube though. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh! Skipper-san! Arigato! Arigato! Oh, you became machine sorting. Oh, wow! Arigato! Wow! Arigato! I don't have any unique ones for that one. But that is really sugoi. Wow. Arigato for becoming a member. You will have access to some new emotes, and there's 4 of them, I believe. And there's also and you will also have access to the playlist for all the previous streams, which there's over 60 of them. Wow. Oh. I'm actually, so this is strange. Maybe it's because it's cold outside, but I'm not sweating at all. I did it on yesterday's stream, and I did it on the Saturday stream as well. And I was getting hot after a while, but for this stream, no, nothing. I don't know why. No idea why. Happy to support such a great content creator. Oh, arigato, arigato. That's really great to hear. Let me actually see how many members I have right now. I'm curious. 9. There are 9 members. Oh, that is super sugoi. Wow. Do I like anime or manga more? Oh, this is a hard one. What I will say, anime is just technically it is the superior. It is the superior one. For the reason that there is more to enjoy. There's sound and there's movement, and in a lot of cases also color, because a lot of mangas are just in black and white. But there are a lot of anime that doesn't look as good as the manga. Some mangas just look incredible. Like, I can't imagine an anime looking as good as Berserk does in the manga. I don't think it will. I don't think it will happen. But for stuff like, I would say, I do think that JoJo is just superior in the anime. so far at least, compared to the manga. And that's not to say that the manga is bad or anything. It's not. But I have not read Kingdom. I have not. But for example, some mangas only really work in. There's parts that only really work in manga. For example, you can see that in Baki. Baki uses a lot of every time there's like a really big impact, or like someone throws a punch or a kick, they usually go into slow motion, and they have it still with very limited movement. It's because they use that from the manga. But it's hard to make movement out of those really cool poses and such they do in Baki. So it's really hard to capture that. It's where in the manga it looks fantastic. But they absolutely did the best. They did the best, and it still looks great. But there are cases like that where in the manga it looks better, I would say. Anime has the superiority of having music, sound effects, the voice actors, seiyus, and movement, of course. You can also say color for some, for most, I guess. Especially when it comes to sound effects, I can tell you this: sound effects can be really important. They can really make. It feels a lot like Berserk. Oh, really? Interesting. Is it just as violent as Berserk? Kingdom might be even more violent, but oh wow, really? I'll check it out and see how I feel. But Tane-san, welcome. How am I doing this morning? I'm doing great. Ohayo. Yes, I'm doing well. It was supposed to be work today, but well, oh, I didn't actually say why there's no work. So I did say it earlier, but not to the soulings that show up later. They had some problems with the machinery and the robots over at the warehouse where I work, and well, they needed to get that fixed. The electricity did not work properly. And I got a call earlier where they said that there would be no need for me to work today. And that they were gonna give me a call tomorrow. If it was... they said they were gonna call me as soon as it got fixed. So that I know if I will get to work tomorrow. Hopefully they will get it solved today, they say. They still don't know what the problem is. Hmm. Okay, what am I about to shut my PC off? Good night. All right, Puppet-san, arigato for hanging out. Have a good night. Oyasumi. Oyasumi. Hmm. So what will you do in the meantime? Well, I am streaming right now. I would be working now if I wasn't streaming. But that's why I started streaming. Well, I will see if there's work tomorrow. I still get paid, but I can't wait to see what you post next. Oh, arigato, arigato. Yes, there will be more. Next up, I will say next up will be a review. I will say that it will be a review. Because I'm working on that right now. I will have to leave too. Good night, Sef-sama. Oyasumi, Roku-san. Oh, I can imagine it's late. Was it 4? 4 a.m.? Hmm. Well, this has been a really relaxing stream. I won't be live for too much longer. I almost been live for 3 hours. Should, however, get something. Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait until. I was gonna get something to drink, but I'll wait until after the stream. I'm just getting. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I did have breakfast today, but it's almost lunchtime. I guess it's not morning anymore, but. Did you do any gaming on your stream today? It appears as though I'm late. Oh, no, I don't really play any games on my streams. Not yet, at least. If I do that, it would usually be something where I analyze the game. I think that would be interesting. Oh yes, I haven't talked about my future investments into Sephiroth Sword 57 or Sef-sama show. So I am actually going to in the future I'm actually going to get a new PC. Mine is getting very old, and a lot of parts are, well, it's having trouble rendering videos, for example, and stuff like that. And that is not well, it's not optimal. So I'm definitely gonna look into getting a new PC, probably next year. A PlayStation 5 is definitely gonna happen. I need to do some PlayStation 5 reviews, of course. There is also there's also, well, a new camera. I've talked about that. Definitely gonna happen. Tom-san, Anita, go through, go. I don't know what it says. I see. Well, I have an excellent day, Sef-sama. It's time for me to sleep. Oh, arigato for hanging out, Tane-san. That's great. Yes, I was gonna say. There's a lot of investments I'm gonna put. I need to put some. The mic is fine as it is now, but there could also be a better mic. Also, I want a proper stand for it. I do, however, have a green screen that I am happy with, and the lighting is good. The lighting I have so far is much better, as you can probably tell by some of the videos that I've made recently. When compared to the old ones, that is. Oh, well, I think this has been a. I didn't think there would be this many people showing up at this time. I did a morning stream before as well, and that also went really well. But I am gonna try and do. I'm gonna do some test streams on different platforms. The just chatting one, I think, is a good one. I want to try that out and see if there actually are more swordlings. That could be. There could be more swordlings there. We don't know. Or at least new swordlings to show up. Okay, I think I'm about to end it. Been going for yes, about 3 hours. I think this is a good time to end this stream. I will let you Swordlings know what to do. I'm still a little bit. I'm still testing the waters a little bit with these streams and the server. There's been a lot of changes to the Sef-sama channels and such recently, and I think it is for the better. I'm sure your Swordlings agree with that. But I still need to try and find out the best. What is the absolute optimal way of doing streams, making videos, and such. A Patreon one is important. I need to fix that one soon, since there are a lot of patrons on there. Okay, my Swordlings, I'm gonna be ending the stream right here. But arigato for watching. This has been great. Arigato for spending time in stream and hanging out. I've been doing more streams than I actually planned this weekend, but it's been worth it. Anyway, arigato for watching, and have a good night, evening, morning, or day. Moshi mosh!